The Next Level.
Welcome to The Next Level, hosted by Anthony Gemma. Sitting here with Jeff Deckman with Capability Accelerators. And this is a very interesting ideology you have. And it's kind of like, I think when we first met and you started this, it was kind of a concept that we were trying to explain to companies. But maybe now more than ever, they need what your ideology is. And what can you explain to everybody what that is, and very quickly, and how you think it helps companies?
Sure. I'm in the knowledge capital business. And what I do is I help companies take a look at their organization from the standpoint of there's two types of capital they have access to, financial capital and knowledge capital. Most companies are great at dealing with their financial capital, and they understand it and how to move it and measure it. But when I ask them about their knowledge capital, they're not quite as astute in that particular field. So I've developed some very simple ways that I can help them to see, measure, and map their knowledge capital so they can leverage it so they can make more financial capital.
And knowledge capital, not so much like can they pass a test, but the knowledge of like what their actual business is and what their resources are, manpower,
Correct.
That type of stuff?
Yep. Knowledge capital is considered what they know, their maturity level, their wisdom, their institutional knowledge, their capabilities, their talents, their aptitudes, all those things that they bring into the office that may not show up either in their job description or their resume, but that is a very valuable asset for the company if they knew it was there. And I help companies find it and then mobilize it into their organization.
Yeah, one of the things I found interesting when we went through your company was I love how you do like kind of that analysis to see who can work together and who works well together. And
right.
I think in today's economy, when there's less of a workforce and you're trying to maximize manpower, it's almost it's really important to make sure the teams are going to be successful because the close rates have to be better and the jobs have to get done quicker.
Right, and companies don't have the money to waste on payroll. So as they're downsizing, it's even more important that they have a much deeper understanding on what the capabilities of the people in their organization are so that they can use them. Because workforce counts are going down, but the demands and the pressures are going up. So you need to get more out of the current workforce, but you can't add more processes and procedures, and you can't systemize. You have to be able to go into that knowledge capital and to release it. It's pent up, it's sitting right there. It's like people are standing on an oil field, but they don't even know it. And once you figure out how to drill down into it and tap into it, that knowledge capital flows and you're able to use it. And the processes are so intuitive and so simple. People tell me, you know, I knew that, but I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So it's not quantum physics. Once you get a picture of this, you're able to get up to speed, use it on your own, and I teach people how to do many of these processes on their own so they're not fully dependent upon me.
And we ask all our guests, because part of the next level is taking your businesses to the next level. Part of that is we are working in Rhode Island, and we do have a unique situation with trying to get the business flow going in the right direction. So from your point of view, for what you do for your business and the vertical you're in, have you how difficult has it been, and do you see the change going in the right direction for you?
Well, it's been difficult. The economy has been a good news, bad news story for me. The bad news first is that people don't have what they consider disposable income to invest in things like this. However, the good news is that because of the scarcity of financial capital, they're now realizing that they have this pool of knowledge capital that if only they could access it, and it's not expensive to access it or learn it, that's going to significantly help their business. So they're starting to really have to look in and figure out how can I maximize the capabilities of my people, engage them more, and let them participate more. And that has not only financial ramifications for the business, but it improves morale, improves employee engagement, retention, and many things that ripple right down to the bottom line.
Super. And how can people reach you and get a hold of you for your services?
They can call me at 401-862-6454. They can email me at jdeckman@capabilityaccelerators.com and go to my website, www.capabilityaccelerators.com.